Well, hello. Hello. I was trying out I'm not sure which accent that was. I don't know if it was British or Australian. I'm not quite sure. My niece does that with her dad. They practice accents, and clearly I'm not very good at it. So, hello and welcome to this April 21st edition of the Daily Tea with me. My name is Myra, and this is Healing Tea Talk, and I'm so glad to be out here with you guys again. Hello. My niece is on the other side of the table, like, oh my gosh, please stop. So, anyway, hi guys. Glad to see you here again today. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Alban. How are you? Good to see you guys. I hope your day is beautiful. It is so nice here today. It is probably 72, 73 degrees. Hi, Latoya. Hi, Sean. Y'all, these nails. Father. Woo woo. So, I am attempting to do a lot of things myself. The nails are the next project after the masks are done. Hi, Lashonda. Good afternoon. So, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Go, Jordan. So, you guys having a good day so far? I hope that you are. Um, I did not sleep well last night. It was terrible. Mm-mm-mm. So, but tonight will be different. I just confess it and believe it. So I hope you guys are all having a good day. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for being a part of my YouTube world. Did you all ban? Hi, bonjour, Tim, bonjour. Today I'm trying out all kind of accents. Oh, Latoya, yeah, mine is a combination of it's hormones and Stephanie. Yikes. Yikes. LaShonda, do tell. In Corona season? What? What? Stop the presses. Go, LaShonda. Give us the juicy deets. Is there a love connection, girlfriend? Yes. Bonjour 10, definitely. LaShonda, you better go ahead. Look at the Virgos being daring out here in Taurus season. Officially Taurus season. Hi, Cat Car. LaShonda had a date yesterday. We want the details. We want the details. People, LaShonda, you have, I mean, in Corona season, you out here dating, honey. Right, Latoya. I'm like, tell us how you did it. Write the book. LaShonda, shut up. Shut your mouth, girl. What you fix? Woo wee. LaShonda, what you fix? Latoya, on the phone. LaShonda, what'd you fix? Did you bake him some cookies? What'd you fix, girl? LaShonda, you getting quiet. We want the detail. Hello? Is he still there? Hi, Erica. I know. I'm like, what? We cooking dinner in the quarantine? Is he still there? Y'all quarantining still? Are y'all still quarantining? What we doing? I mean, really? That's why LaShonda had to go yesterday. That's why she had to go. Yesterday, y'all remember that? She was like, okay, y'all, I gotta go. She had dinner to fix. LaShonda, what'd you fix for dinner? I know Latoya. LaShonda usually be on it, don't she? Hi, God's Anointed. Good afternoon. Okay, baby doll, I hear you. Prayers for you. Well, you probably know this already, but LaShonda had a date yesterday. This is quite the big deal for us, isn't it, LaShonda? I am too excited. LaShonda ain't telling us nothing else. Now, y'all see that? She quiet. Oh, she quiet. It's okay. I see. God's Anointed, and she fixed dinner. She won't tell us what she fixed, though. You posted it where? I didn't see it. Where'd you post it at so I could go look? Exactly, Latoya. Oh, I got to scroll. Oh, I see. I'm on this phone, so I can't scroll. I have to look at it later. Okay, so seriously, prayers out to God's Anointed's nephew who is in a an induced coma. Hi, Capricorn Moon. So I will include your nephew in our prayers. I'm gonna go ahead and say a quick prayer, and we'll get into guidance for today. Well, for April 21st. This is for tomorrow. Happy Taurus season to all my Taurus friends. Um, Wishing you guys the best. Um, Taurus season. I was actually listening to an astrologer that I listen to regularly, and there's all kind of romantic things happening with Taurus and creativity. Um, so this should be interesting. So happy Taurus season. Okay. All right, so Father, we are grateful for today. Thank you for the sunshine. Thank you for the snow. Thank you for the rain. Wherever we are grateful that things are not out of control because you are in control. Things are not chaotic. We are just living out your plan. We are walking out your plan. So we ask you for divine insight, direction, and guidance today. We pray for the highest level of divine guidance. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit guides of the highest, most holy divine order. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. Please remember, and with a special way, God's Anointed's nephew, God, you are a healer indeed. And we just pray that you touch his body now. We decree and declare it in the name of Jesus. We thank you. Amen. All right. Hi, Carmen. All right, guys. So hi, Corey. How are you, sweetheart? Amen. All right, guys. So let's get some guidance cards. Find out what happened on LaShonda's day. Find out what happened on LaShonda's day. Saying, no, I'm just playing. Okay. No, Father. Okay. Guidance, please, for April 21st. April 21st. I know I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I just decree and declare. Last night was rough. Today is going to be amazing. Highest level of divine guidance, please, Holy Spirit. For April 21st. Stephanie, that is beautiful. All right, Corey, make a banana. Come on, bakers. Come on, bakers. So we have focus on service here. This says your soul desires to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So this is a very helpful energy. Very, very helpful focusing on what you can do for others, which is nice. I've been making masks, several versions of masks for people. I'm such a perfectionist. I didn't realize I was, but I'm like type A when it comes to these masks. I'm like, then I'll start a new pattern and find ways to improve it. And anyway, notice the signs, friends. So this card is definitely about when you begin to see different signs, and for different people they will look differently. For some people it could be an animal that stands out to you. For example, Natty T and I, or Love Light Life, we see frogs a lot. And literally a frog was in the house the other night. It was in my dad's shoe. And my dad put his shoes on and came in the house. And so there was, yes, Corianne, exactly. And so the frog was in the living room. I mean, in the kitchen. So we put him out. We didn't hurt him. We put him out. But so there could be animal signs. There could be number synchronicities as signs. You could be finding coins frequently, feathers. Okay. So this is letting you know that there are going to be signs, kind of letting you know that you're on the right track. For some of you, you're making steady progress on something. You could be in a service industry or something like that. But you are making steady progress on something. Okay? Very neat. You also have what you give will come back. And it says, when in doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. When there's no doubt, guess what? Give, let them have it, surrender, and make peace. Very nice. What you give will come back to you. Very nice. So if you're being very service oriented, very outwardly focused, doing things for other people, you're going to get that love back in the return. That's very, very nice. And then we have sometimes the good is hidden. All right. Awesome sauce. I want to get one from this Whispers of Love too. And again, happy Taurus season to all my Taurus friends. All right. The Union of Hearts, but it came out in reverse. It says a love connection defies explanation. Let's find out why. Oh, okay. God's anointed. And then actions speak loudly. All right. So I'm going to start with the Osho Zen Tarot and get the overall energy for April 21st. What's going on? So it looks like maybe there wasn't, for someone, there's not a love connection, or you don't think there is. Maturity is here and clinging to the past. So this is our Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Cups energy. Alrighty. So it just feels like a very mature energy. Someone is bound by the past, and there needs to be some kind of breakthrough, or there is going to be a breakthrough. Somebody could be having trouble getting somebody out of their mindset, someone from their past. Let's see what the some of you may be confused about the past. You don't understand it totally, what something meant, why you met someone. What's the challenge, Holy Spirit? Okay. So we have traveling, the 8 of Wands, the Rebel. So somebody, okay. So somebody is not following the stay-at-home order and sharing the Queen of Wands. Ooh, this just got juicy. Oh, and the King of Pentacles is here. We have a pair, the Queen and the King. And change. So somebody does not like change. It's like, no. They would prefer things stay the same or the way they were. Clearly, Stephanie. But this challenge energy is there's someone who is not, this is very passionate And the Queen of Wands, the Rebel, and the Traveling card. Like someone is like, I'm sharing. Whatever you want to share, you are sharing it with others. What you give will come back. So it's someone is definitely, it's like they're not thinking about the stay-at-home order. They, these governors are trying to lift the you know lift the stay-at-home orders by May 1st, right? So this is like someone is, the challenge is you or someone else has every intention of sharing whatever that is. Body, resources. Very interesting. All right, so let's see what this foundational energy is. What is the foundational energy, please? Mm. Oh, that's a lot. All right, Holy Spirit, underlying emotion. Hmm. So, the Ace of Swords, consciousness, being very aware, very alert, communicating clearly, the King of Pentacles. So, I feel like someone was very honest. Someone's being very honest. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Someone, see, there's a change here, a major arcana here. Someone got a new idea or some kind of download. They want to do something different. And the World card is here, the Ten of Pentacles, which is having a lot to be grateful for. This is very, somebody's idea pans out, like financial idea, some kind of idea to give to others, being of service to the world. Somebody could have developed something. I feel like a product or service that will benefit mankind or benefit humanity or benefit people of some type. This is very generous energy, but it's like somebody got a good idea that can help others or to help change the world. This is really nice. Good deal. Oh, I like it. I do see a little bit of stress. A little bit of stress. But if you're trying to do something major, which this looks very major, then it could, what appears to be stressful is really um, figuring out a way to meet people's needs. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Somebody has a very big vision, which is very nice. Let's look at the recent past. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, the Four of Wands, participation, the Ten of Swords, rebirth, and Four of Pentacles. Somebody does not want things to change. Mm-mm. Somebody was trying to hold everything together, hold on to a relationship, a marriage, a connection. But the connection came out in reverse. So it's someone didn't want things to change, but it doesn't look like a very hopeful situation. A relationship is evolving, it's changing, if not ending. Let's take a look at the crowning energy. Five of fire, totality, feeling stretched thin, and existence. So somebody is really questioning, I mean, really, really, and beyond illusion, getting clarity about your life purpose for sure. And Queen of Cups, receptivity. So some of you are very, very open to hearing what Source has to say about your destiny, your purpose. For some of you, it's going to be a service-driven industry or career, or you're going to get some kind of idea that will literally, where you can be of service to people, be of service to others. This is really nice, though. Some people are stretched a little thin. You're doing too much. All right, let's take a look at the potential outcome, and we will get clarifiers, you guys. Potential outcome. Yeah, you guys are very clear. This Ace of Swords and the receptivity beyond illusion, this is really nice. Like, you get very clear on some kind of initiative or life purpose. I love it. Courage. This is so good. Growing in the face of adversity. You're still prospering. Someone is definitely still prospering in the face of adversity. Then we have stress. Seven of Wands came back. And morality, the Queen of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody could have trouble keeping somebody shut out. Like, it's very difficult not to open the door to someone from your past that you thought was very attractive, someone you have a very strong chemistry with. It's hard to block them out. I see transformation and past lives, major arcana, and tuning in. Somebody really thinking, it's like when you're really trying to get focused, trying to do the best thing for you, going through some major changes, but the big energy here overall about clinging to the past. Really having trouble letting go of a person, place, or thing from your past that you really have a connection with. It's like it's hard to keep them locked out. It's hard to keep them blocked. It is very hard to keep them blocked. Um but some people are. The seven of wands in the other deck is when you do block people, you have boundaries, you are sticking to your moral high ground, and you've iced somebody out. So some people are being successful. You could just be thinking about it, a person, but you're not acting on it. So it's interesting. Definitely emphasis on past issues, past loves, past things. All right, let's take a look at the clarifiers here. So what is maturity? This Queen of Pentacles. Okay, a secret. The Moon card is here. Secret emotion. The Six of Pentacles. So some of you really do want to work cooperatively with this with this King of Pentacles. You do. This is also being very benevolent and philanthropic too. So some of you really have a heart. The King of Pentacles is here again down here. So some of you definitely want to help other people. No question. You have a service oriented desire. You know that that's what you want to do. What's clinging to the past? Five of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, right. Somebody feels shut out. Hi, Marlene. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Somebody does feel ignored. Yeah, you're at a distance from someone from your past, but you feel sad. Somebody feels ignored. Somebody feels like they got played. That's how it feels. Mm-hmm. The Seven of Swords and the Lovers. Yeah, somebody feels like they got played. You may have felt like someone was a good fit for you, but that's what it looks like. What's this? So let's get the challenge. What's the sharing? Six of Wands. A lot of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. What's the Rebel card? I'm traveling. Seven of Pentacles. So somebody is definitely thinking about going somewhere or seeing somebody. Maybe somebody with whom something ended painfully. The Ten of Swords. See? But I feel like you're going, you know the truth, whatever it is. The Three of Cups is here. I don't feel like someone is being deceived. I think things maybe didn't go the way you planned. Yeah, I feel like someone it's like when somebody is dealing with somebody they know is a, I don't even want to say a player, because it doesn't feel like a player energy. It's more like someone was is telling you the truth. Um it's like you know what it is, but you can't let it go. Like they could have told you, like, yeah, I see a couple different people, or I do date, or whatever, and somebody's just like, I can't accept that or let it go. So it doesn't feel like deception. It's just more of a um like you can't get in emotionally. You can't make that connection. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see what this Ace of Consciousness is. The King of Pentacles. What is this foundational energy? Okay, so there is some kind of hidden emotion, something someone isn't saying. So I feel like somebody is very aware, but they're not telling everything. And then the World is here, which is a new start. It also looks like, you know how someone has an idea or an invention or something that will benefit the world. I just think that maybe some of you haven't um, told anybody yet, or haven't revealed to people what you're working on, but something that will benefit mankind, but you haven't talked about it. And then the Six of Cups is, now there is some concern about someone from your past here. For some of you in your current energy, it's like this underlying emotion. This is what has you even watching today. Like, I don't know what to think. Are we going to get back together? Are we not? It's more like that. Let's take a look at your recent past. What is the Four of Wands, Rebirth, and the Miser? You have the Ten of Swords twice. So it just seems like somebody did not want this to end. They didn't want it to end. The Three of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. Interesting. The Hanging Man. So somebody wanted to give it time. Somebody wanted to give it time. Like, we don't have to act so quickly, so hastily. Let's see what happens. Somebody wanted to get, take some time to work on the relationship, it looks like. What's the Five of Fire? And existence and beyond illusion. Part of this crowning energy is you being very in tune with yourself. Somebody is very open. Like, you're very open, vulnerable. All right. The Four of Pentacles again. The Knight of Wands. We know that's that impulsive person who sort of shows up. Here's that worrying energy again. The Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. So here's some travel and communication. So, and then the Five of Wands is at the bottom, and I have 15-5 on my screen. So there's some change. There's some conflict, communication, maybe jealousy. Um, it definitely seems like someone from your past is coming back or communicating with you. You may be a little reserved. A little reserved. Someone is reserved. Okay. What is courage? So what it looks like to me, hey Mimi, what it's saying is just have the courage to stand your ground. Like if you can create a boundary with this person, create the boundary. That's what seems very clear. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So I feel like you have a new start. Here's a Three of Cups as being very sociable. The Nine of Wands. It feels like more of the same. Like if you deal with this person, it's going to be more of the same. I do see Temperance, which is reconciliation. No, Mimi, this is still part of the general collective. So, yeah, the person, and here's the Virgo card here. Okay, guys. So, what it looks like is reconciliation with this person. I don't think is possible because it's more of the same. It's more of the same. And in your inward, I was going to say in your innards, on the inside, you just feel deep down on the inside you don't have peace about it. There's conflict. um there's some conflict because it's like the Three of Cups is here and the Nine of Wands, which is somebody's really tired of doing the same thing over and over again. And I think that's why you had this Union of Hearts in reverse, because it's not a connection. It's not a connection. I think you'd like for it to be, but it's not. Mm-mm. Yeah, Bonjour 10 for sure. I think somebody wanted somebody to, give more time, give something more time, from this recent past energy. It's like, well, let's give it some time. Let's see what happens. Let's la 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 la. But there's someone who's they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and you have to honor what you feel. And if it doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't right. And then we have this other card sitting here that say actions speak loudly. So regardless of what someone tells you, believe what they do. Believe what they show you. Okay, they could say anything, but believe what they show you. Yep, and then we also have be in the present and dream of the future, which is do not ignore your current. Don't ignore what you see. Don't ignore how they act. Don't. There's nothing wrong with um, wanting great things for yourself and having a vision board, but you can't ignore what's going on right in front of you. Okay, so if they're not calling, if they're ignoring you, if um, you feel so if you feel some kind of way, pay attention to it. Don't ignore that feeling on the inside that's like, I don't know, something's not quite right, or I don't know. I feel like I want us to get back together, but they're seeing other people, and they may have even told you, like, I do see other people, but you keep pressing the issue. It's like, I need you to notice the signs. I need you to pay attention to what they're doing and not just listening to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, right? It could be you letting somebody know, hey, here's where I stand, and they're not getting the hint. Keep coming back, right? Coming back. Hmm. Yeah. So I see change in direction and blessing in disguise. So there is, some of this is happening for a reason, believe it or not. It's for your good. It's for your good. It's for your good. And you may not know you have a beautiful fresh start. You got to let this in, though. So clinging to the past could be blocking somebody new from coming in, right? So again, be in the present and dream of the future. Like, I know it may feel like, no, I want something solid. You know what I mean? And sometimes I've shared this story before about the children of Israel and Egypt, and how, if you guys saw the Prince of Egypt, you know, um, But sometimes slavery and abuse is familiar. So people get comfortable in it because it's familiar. Like, I'd rather being free is new and uncertain. So some people stay in bad situations because it's predictable. It's like, well, I'd rather deal with the devil I know than the devil I don't. So sometimes people just stick to things because there's a false sense of security. Even though it may not be the most optimal situation, there's still a false sense of security. Right. New can be scary. But in this case, it's a little bit of self deception because the person's actions, I feel, are telling you what it is. Like if they're not, whatever it is, they're letting you know by their actions how they feel. And so if they're not returning your phone call or they're not being responsive, you know it, right? For others of you where this is not a love situation, there's some kind of really nice global effort or global thing you're working on, some type of um, idea or something that will benefit humanity, people, community. There's something that you're working on that's big, or you're going to get an idea, or you have an idea that you feel could really benefit people, which I think this is really nice. You have a very generous heart, and somebody is very abundant. Lots of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. And then I saw it again on the bottom of this deck, the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. So it's a very abundant person. Like some of you could be dealing with an older person that's very established, has money, a great retirement. Maybe this could describe somebody's ex spouse too. Like you could really, they could have been very well off or affluent or whatever. So it just seems like it's really hard to set a boundary with somebody that you separated with. Like it's really, really hard to do that. Somebody could, a couple could be going through divorce, and somebody doesn't want the divorce. I see that they don't want the separation. So somebody wants it. Someone does not. Someone's ex could be returning. I do see that. The Knight of Swords, the King of Cups is here. So they're coming with some kind of gift in hand, you guys. This Page of Pentacles. So yeah, this challenging energy for some of you is your past is coming back. Your person is coming back. Yeah, and you guys know this Eight of Swords is when somebody gets sometimes it's when people have been incarcerated or something like that. So somebody could be getting free. I'm just saying, we have the Three of Wands. Somebody can't wait to see somebody. Hi, Mr. Gigi. Interesting. Yeah, something, because the rebirth card is here. Something was over. Yeah, but you thought it was over. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. I want to get one more guidance card from the Spirit Message deck. Any other guidance, Holy Spirit, you like to give to my friends watching? That flew out. The Spider. Interesting. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that enlighten and inspire. So someone's supposed to tap into their creative talents. And then, you know what? Over here, I didn't pick it up, but creative project was here. So there is something creative. Somebody's, we get these reminders every now and then. I do feel like someone has a good idea. I feel like you have a good idea that will benefit people. You're supposed to act on it. Pay attention to detail. Um, Definitely. There's some of you have a great idea that's going to make you some money. Like it's going to be something that the world needs and you're going to do great for sure. I like it. Then the emu is here. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. I told you that restless energy. I'm telling you the challenge for some people is they are not going to sit still. Some people are embarking on a new project that is global. It's very global. Very interesting. And look, the cat, a time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. So some people, if you were, torn about divorcing someone or you felt like you needed to be loyal, that's this card, to someone, it's saying, it's okay to strike out on your own. It's okay to um, do things yourself, that you are very capable. You don't have to depend on anyone. So, in case you were just a little nervous or about striking out on your own, or it's like I'll stick with what's familiar versus going out into the great unknown, go out into the great unknown. Perfect time for an adventure. You're going to land on your feet. And notice synchronicities and signs that let you know you're on the right track. Yes. Corey, I agree. All right, guys. All right, good deal. Good deal. Keep building whatever you're working on. Keep working on it. Eight of Pentacles is here, and the Empress. Expanding and growing something, a business, an idea, a project. Definitely keep working on it. Keep working on your project, guys. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. I love it. All right, guys. Very good. Very good. Very good. Oh, very nice, Bonjour 10. Yes, definitely. Keep going. Yes, Erica. That. That right there. All right, guys. Anybody have any questions? I will give you guys a chance if you want an on the spot reading. I will open it up. If you'd like. If you'd like. No pressure. Hi, Bluebell Buttons. How are you? You're so welcome. This was good. This was good. I am going to throw on one of my prototypes, one of my masks, and head to Michael's to get a few of the supplies that I need. So I'm excited about that. And then re-up on my hormones, my perimenopause vitamins. Yay. So I am excited about that. So, all right, guys. Well, everybody seems to be in pretty good shape, which is great, which is wonderful. Yeah, I don't know if that's the reason why I couldn't sleep last night. It was weird. Oh, Bonjour Tent. You know what? I'm going to just be honest. I don't feel like much here has changed, just to be honest with you. Just to be honest with you, friends. I'm just saying. Don't feel like much has changed. So Texas is reopening May 1st, I think it is. The parks and stuff are already open. The parks were open anyway. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys we went to the park the other day, but everybody in my house will have a mask before they go anywhere. So I just think people have to use common sense. 1111 is on my screen and 4444 right now. You got to use common sense, friends. I don't care what the government says. Um, use common sense. Use common sense. There's no testing, right? Testing is not prevalent, so we don't know who has what. Asymptomatic people. So one of the things that I posted on my healing theology page, and I posted this on my regular Facebook page. I watch the infectious disease expert from South Korea. I watch him. South Korea has done a very good job managing previous pandemics and, treating this one. And so, one of the things that they've recently discovered is that the coronavirus is you can be very contagious 2 days before you show symptoms. So you could have no symptoms at all and be extremely contagious. By the time you show symptoms, you've been contagious. Okay. So that's one thing that they do know. Um, and there is no, um, the testing, as you know, in the United States is scarce. It's like such a horror. It's an embarrassing story as to why testing has been so terrible. Okay. Um, but as it stands now, everyone needs to be tested so that we can effectively reopen. Right now, asymptomatic people could spread this like this. That's pretty much the thing. And so, what's stupid to me is to test people who are obviously showing symptoms. What we already know that. Pretty sure you got something. If you're having symptoms and you go to the doctor, you feel some kind of way. It's the people who don't know they have it that are probably present the most danger to people. And so what I am waiting on is widespread testing, widespread availability of testing, because that will help people to know whether they need to be in the house quarantining. And the other thing that people need to be aware of is that this virus, depending on your level of susceptibility, can be in your system for as long as 52 days. Okay, so we talking a good month and a half. So this whole 14 days and then you go out and go to your friend's birthday party. I don't know why people think they don't have the virus in their system after 14 days. No clinical trials have shown that that is true. That's not true. That's not true. The regular length of time that this virus is in your body is at least 26 days. So we're talking a month. Even if you start feeling better, you can still you can still have this virus in your body. It can be in your system and you test negative because there's I think he called it the 300 point level. Anything 300 points and below, it will test negative, but it doesn't mean it's non-existent. I'm telling you guys, you got to do your research. You got to do your research. And Erica, I am very much a fan of alkalinity, whether that is through cold comfort therapy and deep breathing or eating alkaline in a plant-based way. However, what is very certain that these researchers have shown, infectious disease experts, guys, I'm not talking about Donald Trump and his cabinet. I'm talking about people like Dr. Fauci and his counterparts throughout the world and in South Korea, is you could take all the vitamins you want. This coronavirus is different. As far as they know, it is 100 days old. It's new. And so very healthy people get very sick. It's nothing they've seen before. So I just want you to be mindful and be cautious because there's a lot of misinformation going around. And it's best to listen to the experts. I'm telling you, your governor is not an infectious disease expert. Listen to the expert. So if you go to my Healing Theology Facebook page, you'll see the video for the infectious disease expert in South Korea. So there are a lot of clinical trials. There are trials that are going on now, but it's not Nothing is concrete. I mean, you guys, like this infectious disease expert talks about the hydrochloroquine, and that there are other side effects of taking this medication, right? So whenever you repurpose a drug or a pharmaceutical drug and you repurpose it for something else, you're obviously opening yourself up to other side effects. Okay? So there have been other viruses, but there's been no COVID-19, Erica. Okay? So yeah, there are different forms of coronavirus. There's been no COVID-19. Do not get out here thinking you're going to drink alkaline 9.9 water and be okay. You're going to end up sick. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I'm as positive as they come, but don't think eating carrots and drinking alkaline water is going to keep you from getting this virus. I'm just telling you guys, be careful, be safe. Don't go out here to these beaches and carrying on thinking your privilege is going to get you sick. And that's where Americans, that's going to be our downfall, is that our privilege is going to our privilege and wanting to have access to everything, and a lack of self-discipline is going to be our downfall. It's better to give these experts the opportunity to find treatments and effective cures, and even a vaccine. Give them the time it takes to keep us safe instead of jumping out here too soon and then causing our healthcare system to once again be maxed out. So just because they tell you May 1st, you can go to Applebee's, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just saying, just I'm telling you, friends, and if I can share any information that I think will be helpful, I try to share it. So if you go to my Healing Theology page, I try to share good information and encouraging things. But I think that as Americans and Westerners, we just have our privilege and access to things will put our lives in jeopardy, versus being safe, being careful. Let the experts do their job. They're talking about, I think, even Bill Gates put something out about, right, literally giving a blank check to these researchers to have a vaccine in 18 months. But guys, it's going to take at least 18 months. It takes 5 to 10 years to come up with a vaccine normally. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to take time. Like, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Yeah. And so if you watch that video by that South Korean infectious disease expert, and the YouTube channel is called Asian Boss, I highly recommend you go to Asian Boss. There's a difference between resurfacing and reinfection. And sometimes people are going home and the virus isn't dead in their system, it resurfaces. So people aren't being reinfected necessarily, but it is not gone. Guys, this is a different animal, it seems. So stay informed. Stay informed. Definitely wear your mask. What I'm trying to do, and the reason, because people have these little cotton masks and stuff like that. Will a cotton mask keep you from getting the coronavirus? No. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. But it's better than nothing. Okay, so it's better than nothing. You see, so here's what's interesting. The South Korean citizens all have the N95 mask, the respiratory mask that our healthcare workers need so desperately. All of the citizens of South Korea have those. Everybody walking around on the street has a respirator mask, and there it's not called N95, it's called the KF84 or something like that. But that's what they all wear every day, going to the store, going to work. Okay, so they know how to, they have mastered this, so to speak. Okay. So a cotton mask is better than nothing, friends, but it's not going to keep those the micron particles for the coronavirus are so small that the fibers in the cotton mask are too wide to keep it out. But it's better than nothing. So stay informed. So what I have been doing was 3M makes the N95. So what I purchased was the 3M air filters out of the store that block out viruses, the 15 to 1900 air filters. And so when I make these masks, I have a filter that I put inside the mask that goes in a pocket and goes up against my face. All right. Okay. So just, educate yourself. Educate yourself. LaShonda, we did not, no, we did not give all of our N95s away. No, that's definitely fake news. Fake news. Yeah, South Korea is on it. And if you pay attention to the news, all those places that thought they had a grip on this virus, like Singapore, South Korea, China, they have resurgences. There's another wave because they took their foot off the accelerator and people got out there too soon. So if we would pay attention globally to what is happening, we could really be helped. But people don't want to pay attention to the world. It's arrogance. It's arrogance. It's like Trump is Pharaoh or something. It's like God is trying to show him the signs and he won't listen. It's just like all you could do is sit there and watch. Like, wow. You see what's going on around the world. The template is already there. I don't know why. I don't know why people won't look at it. It's right in your face. Nothing is hidden. Just take a look at what's going on in the world. Very obvious. You can't, if you look at these other places, if you look at the citizens of other countries, you see how they have on the N95 masks. We can't even get those PPE to our healthcare, our frontline workers, let alone the citizens. But now you want us to come out of our homes unprotected, the same way that you have people who are treating sick people are unprotected. It's really rather sad. It's very sad. So if healthcare workers don't have the proper protection, you really think you gonna get me out here in a cotton mask going to get a beer? I don't think so. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Common sense, friends. Common sense. All right. So I love you dearly. Go to Asian Boss YouTube channel, or you can click on my Healing Theology link in the description box to take a look at that. It's a fantastic interview. It's amazing. I'm telling you, arm yourself with correct knowledge. You will feel empowered and you will be able to make informed decisions about what you do with your life. Whether you are going to travel, whether you are going to get on a plane, train, automobile, deal with people, online date, or meet people in person. Like, you're going to be able to make informed choices because you're properly educated. And that's all we can do. All right. Okay, LaShonda, I love you guys dearly. Thank you for watching. I can't wait. I will be doing the weeklies here. Um, I'm gonna finish my mask though. They're pretty, like I told you, it's pretty involved for me. Like, it's not just a little cotton mask. And I'm trying to make sure that it has the pincher to keep the air from coming up, all of that. And it has lining in it and it has the filter in it. So I'm pretty serious about it. I'm just, I'm not out here playing. So, all right, you guys, I love you dearly. God bless you. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye-bye.